Hi, my name is Sandro Pinto and I will present the article The Impacts of Reprobation in the Initial Semesters of Brazilian Higher Education, study in Faculty of the State of Bahia in Brazil. The offer of vacancies in Brazilian higher education grew alongside the turn of the 20th century. Identify the impacts generated by the recurrent failures in Brazilian higher education is the general objective of this article. The specific objectives are to analyze the frequency of failures in the first two semesters of the higher education courses, evaluate the academic trajectory of students after failing in the first two semesters of their university history, understand the impact caused on your university and behavior trajectory. Methodological framework. 40 students enrolled in each course student at a private higher institution in Salvador, Bahia, Brazil, were randomly selected to select the sample. Then the sample was refined to contain only those cases that failed one or two first semesters of the course. The courses studied are administration, accounting, human resources, information system, law, logistics, nursing, pedagogy, physiotherapy, and social service. The article uses the bibliography and documentary research, the ASI meta-analysis, and has 55 variables. Theoretical framework features content on assessment, failure, and dropout. Statistical analysis. Of the 400 students previously selected, 81% failed during the first two semesters, making the sample to 323 students. Dropout after the first semester was 25%. After the second semester was 20%, out of a total level of 45%. Another 33 of students evaded after later semesters, resulting in the completion of only 22% of the sample. The nursing course had the highest dropout rate after the first semester with 41%. The social service course had the lowest dropout level after the first semester, with only 6% dropout. Now, we will see the implicative graph. Only the highlighted except offers interesting answers, and their implicative ways were analyzed. The way C01 shows that part of the students who completed their courses after failing subjects in the first two semesters needed one more or two semesters to complete their courses. The way C02 shows that another portion of the students who failed to first two semesters, even using one or two semesters, beyond the minimal prediction for this, failed to complete their courses, not responding positively to the variable V46. The way C03 indicates the number of subjects that the students filed in the second semester of the course, as well as a variable that indicates the renewal of students' enrollment for the second semester of the course. With this, it is clear that the number of students who drop out of their courses due to failures in the first semester is minimal. Paths C01 and C02 differ from variable V37 when they are distinguished by the presence of the variables V35 and V46. This arc points to a meta-rule that can be perceived from the analysis of the implicative graph. It is possible to state that there are students who, after failing the first 2 semesters of the course, directly achieve the completion of their courses without the repetition of failures, as outlined in the implicit path C03. But there are other students who repeat failures, even after failures in first 2 semesters of the course. Failures in the first 2 semesters of the course are not objective indicators of the possibility of completing the course. The meta-rule extracted from the present analysis demolish a common sense perception of the research environment that the failure in subjects of the first 2 semesters of the undergraduate course is a factor that encourages students to drop out. Conclusions. The study does not record performance difference between the courses. The study does not point to significant variations in performance between local students and on the movie. The same is true for gender and age difference. There is no significant dropout of students failing subjects in the first 2 semesters, because most follow the course and may reach the conclusion of the course. Therefore, failure in the first semesters does not cause evasion and loss of income to the institution, as predicted by Silva Filho et al. No significant student dropout. It is argued that one of the impacts of a failure is dropout is predicted by Lotufo and Silva and Pereira. It is also argued that evaluation is a dropout reduction tool, as provided by Bage and Lopes. Failures in the early semesters do not serve as a warning for behavior change, as many again suffer later failures. It is concluded that the failure does not generate discouragement, feelings of revolt, humiliation, and does not negatively influence the student's self-esteem, as predicted Silva et al., because most of the students studied follows the course. Thank you very much, and I'm available on Skype.